Sunshine. I'm Sunshine. So gems, let's get into it. So there is something that you're feeling very uncertain about, whether it is a relationship, a career, finances. There's a lot of things that you're feeling unknown, like you just don't know what's going to happen next in it. There's a lot of feeling like you're unclear about your love, career, finances. There has been some burdens that you've been feeling. There's been, if you're in a love relationship, there's some tension that's happening between you and your partner. If it comes to career and finances, it feels like there is some it's unstable. Okay, there feels as if you're not getting the support that you would want, whether it's from friends or family, but there is just this unstable energy that I feel like something's just kind of rocky. Things are not going very well. You got here with the Four of Wands coming in reverse. Now, with the Star card coming out, you've been hopeful. You've been wanting things to be different. You've been praying. You've been wishing for a change, things to move around, things to adjust. And you've definitely been putting in the time and the effort. You've been working hard on this, but it just seems as if no matter how much time and effort you put in, it's still as if it's never enough, and you're exhausted and you're depleted and you're tired of putting in all this time and this energy. There's some sort of imbalance that is happening in regards to your relationship, your career, your finances. There's just things that I just keep hearing rocky. I keep seeing like as if it's like a bridge that is just shaking. Somewhere to try to walk over or drive over that bridge, it's like it would be imbalanced. You would try to go up, and then all of a sudden the car would just move back down. There's this energy of feeling things like you don't have a stable ground when it comes to either the love situation or your career and finances. Now, in this love situation, there seems to be a sense of like an imbalance in regards to equality. It's just like things are not divided evenly. It's not divided properly. And it's the sense of feeling as if it's more of like a contract than an actual relationship. When it comes to career and finances, it would be in a sense of the workload seems to be unfair. Why are you having to do all these things while other people are not? There just seems to be, I just keep hearing the word imbalance. Like you're not feeling as if you have a supportive structure when it comes to either love or your career and finances. And with the Three of Pentacles coming in reverse, there isn't a sense of some teamwork. If it's a love and relationship, you and your partner are not working or seeing eye to eye with each other when it comes to relationship. If it comes to your career, then it's a matter of, everyone on the team is not pulling their weight. It's like you'll come into the office and all of a sudden you have to be cleaning up that person's mess, plus your work on top of it. I keep just hearing the word imbalance. Now, there is this energy of feeling as if you want things to work out. You had high hopes. You were having, it's like almost like I felt like I was going to have a promising future with this person, with this career, with the way that my life is. It's like almost like you reflected back on your life and you're like, I never thought years ago when I would think about where I'm at now that this is the life I would be living. There's a sense of feeling like you fell on a hopeful future and it's not panning out the way that you want it. On the outside, people may seem like, oh, you have everything. But really, if they were to see your day-to-day life, they would actually see that this is not the fairy tale life that you've wanted. Things seem to be a little imbalanced. Now, the overall message to help you through this situation is actually finding different ways to heal. There seems to be something from the past, an old wound, an old idea, a belief system that is holding you back from achieving the things that you want when it comes to either this love or it comes to this career situation. Seems to be a sense of you're very frustrated. the things haven't worked out the way that you wanted it. And I feel like you're putting in too much time and effort, and you're a little exhausted and you're a little depleted in regards to this. Now, you can have what you're looking for. You can have the positive end result, because there is the prosperity card that is coming through here. And it does talk about you having abundance and being able to have things more successful. But it also talks about getting more balance. Like, the word balance just keeps coming in my head. I feel like I'm repeating it over and over. And it's just this energy of feeling like if you can find a way to restructure either your love situation or your career where it's more balancing and more fulfilling for you, you will feel a little bit of that pressure off your shoulders. Because right now I can feel there's this intensity of feeling like you have to do everything when it shouldn't be that way. The energy should be divided. The task should be divided amongst everyone. And if you could find a way to maybe talk to the people you work with, or even just your partner, and find different ways of telling them, like, maybe I'm doing a little too much and I actually need a little help for you to just help out with these other things, even if it's just once a week or a couple of days, because you're really feeling as if you have missed the opportunity. Like, I just keep feeling like you were painted a picture of what your life was going to be. And you're like, yeah, I have a promising future. I have this thing that's going to work out with this partner, with this career. And then when it actually came down to it, you're like, wait a second, that was a lie. That wasn't true. I was painted a false story, and you're feeling very, very, very depleted in this. The next card coming out here is the Empress card, and it's coming in reverse. It talks about low self-esteem, feeling as if you have a clingy partner. If it comes to career and finances, it talks about lack of growth. You feel as if you can't move up when it comes to your career. It feels as if your finances are capped. So you really are feeling like you're suffocated. Yeah, the next card here is the suffocating card. Maybe you and your partner are fighting, or the people that you work with, things are just not working out in the way that you want it, and you're feeling very exhausted. I feel like the message that wants to come through to help you through this process is if you can just take some time to just tap into your inner guidance and see what are the ways that I can shift and change the things that are happening when it comes to my relationship. Maybe I'm not going to be doing all the things every single time. I'm going to leave things for them to do, and it's not going to be easy when you first start doing this, because the person's going to be expecting this. But overall, you have to find ways to fill your cup up, because it feels like you're being pulled every single direction and you're feeling exhausted. It might even be both situations of your love life being pulled, your career being pulled, and you're feeling very drained, and you're thinking like, things I wish were better. I wish I made different decisions. I wish I didn't choose this path that I'm currently on. So, Hans, there is going to be a shift that's going to happen for you with this Tower moment. So be as kind and graceful to yourself while you go through these Tower moments, because you're going to feel, I feel like someone's going to be crying at some point, where they're just going to feel like, I'm at my wit's ends and I've done everything I need to do and I'm just so tired. And it's okay. We all get these moments when we go through that, and you will find a way to find more stability and structure in your life. Okay, there's some choices that you're going to have to make, some conversations that you're going to have in order to shift this. Now, even if you do have those conversations with the partner or the coworker, whoever the situation is for, I feel like even if it doesn't work out the way you wanted to, find ways where you can fill up your cup, bring more happiness into your life. Maybe on your car ride to work, you listen to music that brings you into a happier vibration. You have some me time. You find different ways to have your cup fulfilled, instead of always feeling like you're in this work mode, because honey, you're working hard, and it really does feel like there's an imbalance and unfairness that's going on. And I'm sending you lots of love on this journey, but I do feel like things can shift and change. Just hold on tight, readjust to the way the things are working out, and you'll find a groove of it. You'll find your way, and you'll find your path to work through this. Okay, wishing you all the best.